Hello everyone, this is Yumiko's channel. I'll talk about my musical instrument this time. That's because I love music, especially playing instruments. When I was in elementary school, I admired the accordion players in the marching band. So I saved up my pocket money and bought one myself. I had been learning the piano, so I managed to get good at it and discovered the joy of playing an instrument. After that, I heard the violin playing at the concert. At that time, I really wanted to play the violin, but ever since, the opportunity never came. When I entered university, I was invited to join the orchestra club at the welcome party for new students, and I decided to belong to it and to play the violin. However, experienced players are very good, and beginners don't improve that quickly. Beginners, first year students also perform at the orchestra club concert, and I was told by a senior to play in the back of the second violin in kasumisimo, which is smaller than pianissimo. Kasumi means haze in English. It means making almost no sound. I stood on stage wearing a matching white blouse and black skirt. Wanting to play as a real player, I went to the club room on the hill from morning until night, outside of classes and part-time work. After taking lessons with a professional teacher, I became the section leader for the second violin section. This time, I lead the second violinist, not only with my sound, but also with my performance. I became a real player. I didn't become the first violinist, but I was able to enjoy playing. Of course, I bought the violin by myself, but it was stolen when I left it on top of my locker, so I had to buy another one. At that time, I thought this was a good opportunity, so I bought a slightly nicer one this time. I really liked this violin's sound. I continued playing a little bit after graduating, but my busy schedule made me gradually stop playing. However, after I started working at a school, I had several opportunities to play. I played the violin at my friend's wedding and made friend team to play with. While I was away from the violin, I had the opportunity to go to a concert by jazz violinist Naoko Terai. I had always thought that the violin was a classical instrument, but this experience made me realize that I could play the violin more freely and in my own style. I thought that maybe I could play the violin in my own style. I would like to try it again. That's all for the talk about musical instruments. I've been talking about musical instruments this time, but I always think it is important to express myself. Playing Playing the violin is one way of doing that. I also give presentation at math education research meetings, draw pictures, do Zumba, and participate in book clubs. When I do all these things, I want to express myself. That's what's so important to me. Next time, I'll play a game called Mental Arithmetic Genius. Stay tuned. Bye.